today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a collective spring haul of some beautiful home decor pieces that I found at Target, Amazon, the at home store, and also Home Depot of all places. But I'm really excited because you're going to see these pieces styled throughout my home in the next few videos as I share some spring decorating and room makeovers with you. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on those videos. And if you happen to be new here, hello and welcome to Mama from Scratch. My name is Emily, and I just love to be able to inspire and motivate you through everyday life, sharing some DIYs, decorating, and makeover videos. So with that, let's just go ahead and jump on into it because I have quite a bit to share with you and they're really good prices. So the first one we're going to start with is Target, and I found these beautiful spring stems. If you saw my Target shop with me a couple videos back, then you would have seen these, but this is a great deal. You get 9 of these stems for $5, and I just love the texture on them, and they're just very subtle, but they add that little pop of color without being overpowering. This was in the spring area, and I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous for the kitchen, but even on like a shelf or your console table, this would be beautiful. I know that this color green is in for this year. That's not why I bought it. I just am drawn to the color green no matter what the shade is, and so I just had to have it, and I love the detail on it. And it's a really good size bowl, and you can use this in the kitchen and stuff because it is kitchenware. We'll share near the end of the video a little bit of a shop with me through each of the stores so you guys can kind of see a preview of what the store has and stuff if you'd like. But I found this is part of the, I don't know if this is threshold or not, but it's just a cute little bud vase, and this was $6, but I liked the blue because it wasn't super bright, and I thought it'd be great for layering in next to other vases. And I found this in the dollar section. How cute is this colander? And I think it was part of the Easter line, but for $5, I couldn't pass this up. I thought this would be pretty, even like on a shelf, not even in the kitchen. The only thing that I think that makes it a little bit more of a colander is that it has the little handles, but I just thought that was so cute. And then I got this candle holder here. It's just a regular kind of a brassy gold color. They have 2 different sizes in this, but I liked the size of this because I have some taller ones, so I'm trying to find a couple decor pieces that are different heights and stuff. And I wanted to share this vase with you again, just in case you didn't see my first Target video for the year. But this is such a beautiful decor staple. You can use this throughout the year. And when I saw this vase in the store, I didn't like it, but styled in the house, it looks absolutely beautiful, and it gives a lot of warmth to the space without it being super colorful, if that makes sense. I also found this vase in the patio area at Target, and this was $20. And I just, again, I liked the texture on it. I don't know if you can see the texture on it, but it's a really pretty color, and it's a good size. It's a bit bigger than that one, so I thought that would be really good for on the shelf. And the next video you guys are going to see, we're going to be spring decorating, and I have a wonderful DIY to share with you in that, and it's going to change the whole look of the room. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. And I found this pillow. It was the only one I could find. I think it's really pretty. Now in the store, it had more of a greenish tone to it. Got that green coming out again. But in the house, it doesn't come off too green. But I really liked the pattern on this. And unfortunately, it's not a slip cover, but I can stuff it in a pillow and things like that. But the back is plain, but I really liked the detail on the front of the pillow. It has a lot of texture to it, and I just thought it was really, really pretty. And I picked up this rug. I don't know if you can see it. I'll lay it out so you can see the coloring. I just thought this would be so pretty for spring. I really wanted a larger one for the living room to add that color to the space, but they're sold out on the larger size, at least when I last looked. And I need an 8x10 for the living room, and I think this only comes, the largest size is a 7x10. But I really liked the coloring in it. I just thought it was really, really pretty. Lighting changes throughout the video. I'm sorry, I'm sitting in front of the window and we have sunshine and clouds and snow all happening at the same time. So we're gonna go on to Amazon next, and I am in love with these tulips. They are a real touch tulip, and they look so realistic. They feel realistic, and even the stems are realistic where you just chop them. It's gorgeous. This is the bundle, and this is the purple color. I love them. They are so, so pretty. They have this in a variety of different colors. I will say though, I ordered one, I don't know if it's the same brand, it was a pink, and I didn't care for the way they looked, so I'm not going to show those to you because they didn't have that real look to them. They definitely looked fake. These ones are just so beautiful and they're so like hydrated looking. I don't know how to describe it to you, but these are well worth, I think this was $15 for the set, which isn't bad because they are just gorgeous and they're bendable too if you need to do that. But the other thing I got from Amazon, that I've had this actually for a couple years, but I wanted to share it with you because spring, they seem to be very popular and a lot of people like to decorate with them, but are eucalyptus. These are a real touch eucalyptus, or that real look. They even have the veining in them. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but you should with the sun coming through them. But there's two different styles. They have more of the heart shape petals, and then they have the longer ones. Both of these are great. I think they come with 10 or 15 stems in each package. It's just great. And they also have a garland. I don't decorate with garlands that much anymore, but I might for my spring tablescape. I'm not sure yet. But I did in the previous years, and I love their garland. That is a real touch. That just looks just like this. It is gorgeous and it's such a great deal. So grab these if you can. You can use them again throughout the year, and even the branches or the stem looks real. And they did a really good job with this. And then I found these beautiful twisted candles on Amazon, and they're faux, so they're nice and safe. You just require 2 little batteries in them, but I think these are my favorite because of the way they look and the way the wick is, and they're real wax on the outside. Oh, I'm so excited to decorate with these ones. This blanket. Okay, you're sensing a theme here with this green. I don't know what it is, but it's caught my eye, okay? This blanket, I ordered 2. The other one is just ugly. I'm not even mentioning it. This one is so pretty. It's got the tassels on it, and it is so incredibly soft and cozy. It is so beautifully crocheted or knitted. I don't know which one it is, but it is gorgeous. It is so pretty, and I'm just so glad because it's a blanket that you can cozy up in while the weather still is warming up, and it's a beautiful color. It's not too bright, and it's not too calm looking. It's just the perfect shade of green for spring, I feel like. So I'm really, really happy with this. And just for a reference in the coloring of green, you can see how this doesn't even really look green against this. This is very, very subtle, and this is just very soft in the green color. Now moving on to Home Depot. The one item I found there is this planter. Oh my goodness, look at this. It has so much great texture in it. And it looks like stone, but it's faux, so it's not as heavy. It's probably like resin or something, but it doesn't, you could drop it and it probably wouldn't break on you. But this is so pretty. It's such a good size, and I can't wait to use it. It's really, really pretty, and I think that was $20, so it was a really good price. And for the size, I was just like, what? I went outside. I was looking for see if they had any flowers and for some potting mix for my tulips that I'm actually planting, and lo and behold, I found that, and I was like, oh my goodness, you're coming home with me. All right, now moving on to the at-home store. I found a lot in that store. If you've ever been in there, there is so much to look at, but it's really nice because they always categorize like different sections for different themes and stuff for you, so you kind of get an idea of what goes together. But they have their spring stuff out, they have summer outdoor stuff out, but their planter aisle with their regular vases right next to all the Easter decor, which I'm not quite ready for Easter yet to decorate for that, but I will soon after we decorate for spring, is this beautiful planter vase. I mean, come on. It is gorgeous and it's huge. I don't know if you can tell the size of it, but this was $25. I am just obsessed with it. I think they had a smaller one too, but this is such a great price. It is beautiful. I love the design on it. I'm telling you, if you've seen the last few videos, you know that there seems to be a trend going on with certain textures and design and things like that. But I really, really love it. Sorry, I'm having to reach over here and get a couple things. I did pick up this one. Now this was near some of the beach decor, and so it kind of reminds me of like bubbles. But I love this vase because it's super thin up top, so you could put just like 2 or 3 florals in there and you have a beautiful centerpiece. And I like how thin it is. So it looks, it's wide, but it's, you know, not thick at all. It's really pretty. And this was only $13. And I just thought this was so, so pretty. And I was thinking of actually DIYing this for a slightly different look. We will see. We'll see how it looks where I'm going to decorate it for spring, and then we might touch it up from there. They also had this pretty vase right when I walked in the door. I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. And I have lots of vases, but I seem to have all the same size. So I'm trying to get some larger and some smaller so I can layer them in and work them in different areas. This was really pretty, and this was only $9. And I just really like the look of it. Candle pillars. That's what I thought they were at first. But if you look at the bottom, you could actually use them as a vase. So they're double duty. You can hold them this way, or you could do them this way as a candle holder. And I got two different sizes. This one was $13 and the other one I think is $15, and it's a little bit taller, but it's really pretty stone, and I really, really like this. It has a lot of texture to it, and it's just going to be so pretty. Really, really like that. I mean, I like everything. That's just, I'll try not to say that word anymore. They have this planter and the outdoor vase area. Come on, like, look how pretty this is. When they melt the iron and then they shape it and stuff, that's what I feel like. It just looks like it came right out from why can't I think of what the person's called that makes this type of stuff. But I just thought this was so pretty, and they had a larger version too, but I just got the smaller one, and this was $12, so not terrible at all for the size. And then they had this vase. This one is so similar to Target's. Can you see that? This one has less spots on it, but it's a great size. I love the shape. And this was $15 versus Target's, I think. How much was Target's? Target's was $30. So Target's is a little fatter, but this one has great coloring on it. I mean, I'm really loving all these. Okay, yes, I know there's lots of vases in here, but there's so many ways you can decorate with them and change the look of a room with vases. But this one I thought was super pretty. Again, it has that kind of beveledness, but this was $15 and it's a really good size, and I like that you can either put something in it or you don't have to, but the hole's small, so it doesn't require a ton of fill on the inside. And then I found this piece right here. Isn't this cool? My son goes, Mama, that's what they use to fan themselves. I was like, yeah. He's like, that's so cool. So this is really cool. It's a really good size. It's probably 15 inches tall, and I think it's like resin or something, but it's pretty thick. And I thought this would be great on one of the shelves that I'm going to be working on for spring. And I got a couple other things that I'll show you in the next video. I didn't want to overwhelm this one too much, but I have one last thing to share with you. And then it wouldn't be spring without having some art, right? And so I found some beautiful spring art online that you can do as a digital download. It's super affordable. I'll leave both of these linked down below, but I use the same company during Christmas time, and I am just so happy with the quality of their prints. But look how pretty that is. Oh, a wildflower field right up my alley. I am so ready for flowers. And then I ordered this one as well. And I ordered these in larger size and also smaller size. And you can just order from like Walgreens, Costco, Walmart, or whatever, and use a coupon. So it ends up being like maybe $5 or $6 a print, which is super affordable versus buying framed art already. But I cannot wait to share all this stuff with you in the next video, which will be a spring decorate with me. So make sure you're subscribed and have your bell notification on so you don't miss out on that. I absolutely love everything that I have shared with you today, and I hope that you guys will be able to get some of the items to decorate your home and everything for spring and stuff. But with that, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. You can check out my last few videos here on the screen and also in the description box below by tapping the little arrow. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending part of it with me, and I'll see you in the next one.
I know I shouldn't be in love, but it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. 'Cause I